Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Stop carrying around baggage that was never meant that was never yours to carry. You see, in life, God will lead you to let go of baggage. And He's led us all to do that on several occasions or many occasions. But you know what we do as people? We turn right around and go back and pick that baggage up. But when God created us, He knew that the baggage that we would pick up was never meant for us to claim. So, stop claiming baggage that's not yours. Start focusing more on yourself. Know that it's okay to say no. Yeah, I know. They're going to have a hissy fit when you say no. But you can't worry about that. Because were they there to worry about you when you were going through things? When you needed someone? When you was down and out? Or when you were sick? Or maybe just when you needed food? Or just someone to talk to? You maybe didn't even need anything. You just needed a listening ear. But were they there for you? And sometimes we continue to pick back up baggage, even like when it comes to dating. God be done already told you over and over and over and over again to let go of that baggage. He showed you that the person wasn't good for you. And yet you wonder why when you get back with that individual or with that person, you start to feel all sad and down and out. But I don't know if you notice it or not. When you're not with that person, you're smiling more. You're much happier. You see, sometimes you got to realize that you ain't always got to be in a relationship in order to be happy. You got to learn to be happy with yourself. Because how can you love somebody else before you even love yourself? And you don't love your own self if you keep allowing someone to return or come back into your life and add on more baggage and you already have baggage yourself that you may have to, get straightened out. So just think about that. Stop claiming everybody else's baggage. It wasn't never meant for you to carry their baggage. Learn to say no. Just say no. Don't worry if they get mad at you, if they don't talk to you. It doesn't matter. Learn to say no. You got people you may have people at your house that you don't want at your house. And you're scared to tell them not to come anymore because you think they're not going to talk to you no more. Somebody may be asking you to keep their children. And you're scared to say no because you're worried about they're not going to talk to you anymore. Somebody may be asking you to take them to the store all the time. And you're scared to say no because you're worried about they ain't going to talk to you no more. It don't matter if it's your mama, your brother, sister, cousin, auntie, uncle, grandmama, whatever. Sometimes you just get tired. And you have to learn to say no. Because God will shut your body down because you're ripping and running and doing so much for everybody else and not taking care of your own self. Do you think that God wants you to do that? I think not. Stop carrying everybody else's baggage. Once again, it was never meant for you to carry everybody else's baggage. God wants you to love your own self. And I promise you, when you learn to love yourself, and learn to say no and not care what others say, you're not going to care. Even if you be sitting at home in your room by yourself, you're not going to care. And the reason why you're not going to care, because as long as you have peace, if you get to have peace alone by yourself, it don't matter if you don't have no friends. Yeah, you might get sad sometimes because you want friends or whatever, but sometimes it just don't matter. God will be your friend. He'll be your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your cousin, your child. Everything that you need for him to be, God is. The only person that you need in this life is God. Yes, you want family members, you want your kids, you want friends or whatever. But the only true person that you need in this life is God. Open up your eyes and really sit back and take a look around. And when you sit back and look and think and take a look around, you can see who's using you. Because they only call you when they need something. Or they only come around when they need something. And then you have people that are reaching out to love you, but you turn them away because you're so focused on the people that you're afraid to tell no. And God sent you the people that he wants to be in your life, but you pushing them away because you're too afraid to say no to the people that's in your life that ain't doing them but packing on baggage after baggage after baggage after baggage. It's like you just going to the airport, or when you get at the airport off the plane, you go to the baggage claim and you picking up everybody else baggage along with yours. How are you supposed to be able to tote all that baggage and be able to make it to your car? There's no way that you're going to do it or be able to do it. It gets to be overwhelming. Believe me, I know. I'm not just saying this or telling you this just to be saying it. I'm saying it because I know all too well firsthand. So this is why I'm speaking about this. Because, when I end up having to use a wheelchair, who was really there for me? Like, I'm talking about for real, like really, really, really there for me. I had to figure out how to do it on my own. I had a couple of people that came and helped my son with me, but it wasn't that many people. And then if they did it, they talked about it. You don't need nobody around you. They got to talk about what they do for you. If they got to talk about it, then they don't need to do it. So start to tell people no. Stop claiming other people's baggage. Skip the baggage claim. And roll with God. Thanks so much for listening. I am Cre-cre Inspires. I create to inspire. Have a wonderful night.